We've just received word that Mr. Entertainment is finalizing the selections for the next season of Sprint Vector. Supposedly, this
I hope you're strapped in at home, folks, because it's time for another exciting edition of Sprint Vector!
Broadcasting now across every band in every dimension. Sprint Vector.
Okay, now let's get to the advanced stuff. You might have noticed these green ribbons earlier in the climbing tutorial. These are called grip streams. You can grab anywhere on a grip stream by holding the trigger button over it. Once you grab on, it will carry you along its path. Any momentum you have before grabbing onto the grip stream will be kept during the ride. For this grip stream, you'll want to fling yourself across its length, just like you did in the climb and fling tutorial. To fling yourself, grab anywhere on the grip stream, throw your arm back, and release the trigger button mid-swing. Fling yourself along this grip stream to reach the ledge above. You'll need to fling yourself multiple times before you reach the end to gain enough speed. To fling yourself along a grip stream, make sure you have a good grip on it. Then swing your arm back and release the trigger along the way. You can fling yourself multiple times along a grip stream to gain faster speed. Grab the grip stream, swing your arm backwards, and release the trigger to fling yourself up the stream. Just because the grip stream will carry you, doesn't mean you should let it do all the work. Keep flinging yourself up the grip stream to go even faster. Keep flinging your way up the grip stream to build up more momentum. Just like climbing, flinging is always much faster and easier than simply holding onto the grip string. The air brake allows you to slam towards the ground. Braking midair is just like braking on the ground. Just hold down both grip buttons to plummet downward. Brake while airborne to stop yourself from falling into the pit. You won't be able to fly here. Use the air brake to drop your way down to the floor. While in the air, hold both grip buttons. Integrating the air brake into your races will allow you to reduce the amount of hang time left over from flying or falling. In addition, you can combine flying with air brake to keep forward momentum while dropping. Drifting allows you to turn in place without moving your body. While skating, hold both the trigger and jump buttons down on one hand to drift in that direction. Drift this corner with your right hand to avoid falling into the pit. Once you have the trigger and jump button held down, keep that hand steady. Remember, you can keep sprinting with the other hand. Hold the trigger and jump button on your right hand to drift. Not quite there. Make sure you're drifting the entire curve and making it to the end. Almost there. Make sure that you're drifting around the entire curve. Nice. Additionally, you can sprint with your other hand while drifting to build more speed. You can pull your drift hand closer or further from your body to drift tighter or wider curves respectively. Drift around this corner with your left hand by pulling your drift hand close to your body. Hold the trigger and jump buttons on your left hand, then bring that hand close to your body for a tighter drift. Drifting with your left hand will turn you towards the left. Almost got it. Make sure not to let go of your drift buttons during the drift. Drift the entire curve of the track. Remember, to drift while skating, hold the trigger and jump button down on one hand to drift in that direction. Hold the trigger and jump button on your left hand to drift towards the left. The closer you bring the controller to your body, the tighter the drift. Drift around this wider corner with your right hand by pushing your... To drift around this corner, you will need to hold your drift hand closer to your body. To drift around this corner, you'll need to hold your drift hand far from your body. Hold the trigger and jump buttons, then keep that hand extended away from your body for a wider drift. Remember, to drift while skating, hold the trigger and jump button down on one hand to drift in that direction. Make sure to drift over all the white floors. Drifting with your right hand will turn you towards the right. The floors will light up as you drift across them. Make sure the entire curve lights up before making it to the end. Nice! By pulling your drift hand closer or pushing it further from your body, you can control your drift radius. Great! Now that you understand these advanced mechanics, it's time to put you to the test. Make it to the end of the track. Fantastic. Nice job. Excellent. Congratulations on finishing the tutorials. Now you should know everything you need to race on any racetrack. If you want to know more about power-ups, feel free to try them out in the power-up playground. If you ever need to practice or to refresh your skills, feel free to play any of the tutorials again.
Sprint Vector is a proud partner of Morph Post. Why deliver things by hand if you can morph time and space to warp it there?
During races, you can smash through power balls to get power-ups that augment your vector gloves. When you get a power-up, double tap the trigger button to use it. This area is a playground where you can test various power-ups on yourself. Go ahead and try out all the power-ups. When you'd like to leave, skate over to the exit behind you. The lag mine will create an area that slows down anyone in sight. Don't worry, you can't be slowed down by your own mines in a race. The prox mine lies in wait until another racer enters the bubble, triggering an explosion. The explosion knocks back all nearby racers and disables their The crash missile disables the locomotion of a racer. The impulse shot will fire a projectile that grows larger the further it travels. On impact, it will explode, knocking back all racers. The compressor mine is The lag mine will create an area that slows down anyone inside it. Don't worry, you can't be slowed down by your own mines in a race. The Hornet Barrage fires off 3 missiles that will lock on and chase opponents down. Each successful hit makes it more difficult for a racer to build and maintain speed for a short duration. If you want to play around more later, you can come back here anytime to try out all of the different power-ups.
after a tough race, our competitors like to wash away that stank with spice. Keeps it smell good. Spice things up a little.
Just listen to that crowd! They're hungry for this one. I think it's time we took a moment to thank our troops. You know, none of this would be possible if not for the guys and gals in the Corperian Noble Infantry.
Aw, that's awfully patriotic of you, Mr. E.
No, seriously. They conquered all these planets so we could land the construction crews.
Nikki is one of the galaxy's greatest musicians. Now she's here to grace our courses with her sweet moves.
Hope you didn't have any tickets for the next galactic cycle. She's going to be busy.
She's still gonna play our after party though, right? Don't take this from me, Mr. Entertainment! Transportation for Sprint Vector is provided by Ducant Motors, the galaxy's oldest and most reliable motor company, no matter how many times they file for bankruptcy.
Sprint Vector is made possible by mud bars. Feeling hungry? Nothing beats the taste of mud. Hachi, Hachi! Listen to that crowd! They're ready for racing!
Feeling amped, Mr. E! Let's get this race rolling! Let's get out there and do this dang thing! Woo!
Wow, Shran, finally getting into the game.
Not at all, but I just chugged a can of Sidekick, and now everything is vibrating. I'm bored, Mr. Entertainment. When do we get to the race?
Don't worry that pretty little head, princess. The show is about to begin. Go! There's nothing to worry about here on the planet All-Good.
Remember the rule for a safe work
Anything can
environment.
happen out on
If
the
you
track,
see
eh?
something, say something. After you complete the race.
I am a little.
We do a lot of warp warping around the galaxy here on Sprint Vector, so it's hard to know when we're roaming. That's why I use Hard Mobile.
Have mobile? Don't they just make like burner phones, Mr. E? That's pretty shady.
Not compared to everything else I do, it isn't. Look at that speed! It's like they don't even know what's coming.
I'll bet it's lots of running, jumping, and falling off of stuff to a painful end. That was hard to watch. There it is. Nice.
If you all walk with your noses in the air, you'll never see the ground.
Get this over with.
They call this place the toxic zone, but you'd never know just looking at the surface.
This whole planet is owned by the Super Healthy Baby Food Company. I'm a super healthy baby food baby, and look how I turned out. Hopefully we finish the things that we started with this
Hey, you! Have you done the tutorials yet? I'm seriously screaming out for it. You're feeling like you just can't get up to speed? Just think about it. Right there in your menu. The tutorial. Before we added in those power balls, this game was a lot different.
By different, you mean boring.
Now, thanks to all our new power-ups, even our last place racer has a chance to blow the competition away. They're really cooking out there!
That's gonna cost them some speed.
Not bad! Now that we have those tutorials available, I feel much better about all those traps and deadly props on the course.
What about the racers who skip the tutorial and just want to race?
Well, they're going to run slow, fail to jump, never glide or drift, and probably never see the finish line. I did not see that coming. Neither did they.
Look at that! Finally, what we've all been waiting for, the last leg! Rattling the grip
Watch your step, contestant.
You know, it's amazing how fast our contestants move out there on the race course.
More amazing how fast we need a new crop of them, huh?
I guess dreams really do come true, or something.
A stream always rises to the top. Just don't lose your grip.
How long do you think before they hit the bottom?
Fantastic! I know the point is to go fast, towards the finish, not towards the ground.
Can't stay on the track, probably can't win.
extreme. And it's a decisive loss for that contestant.
First class. Wish them not like this in merchandising rights.
Sprint Vector is brought to you by Maguma. If you're a cool team with an edgy outdoor...
Once a mighty drive yard, this planet is now a deadly graveyard.
I may be a
but
big
hopefully
rock,
not for our
but
fierce
don't take me
contestants.
for granted.
I'd hate to be down there under that sun instead of up here in this booth.
For their ability to race.
Only one of us out there.
Here's a little free advice, kids. When you're on the course, you're not supposed to hit the obstacles.
I run this
You're not
galaxy.
supposed to lose either, but
I
an
actually
awful lot
get
of
to
contestants
run
seem to do
this
that.
galaxy.
Don't leave the boat. This will be over before you know it. Are you best? Strong lead.
What changed, Mr. E?
Nitro! With the power to alter time itself! Wind and fire clashing this arid zone. Do our racers have what it takes to make it through?
It's a hot one out here, folks, but it's a dry heat.
Look at them go!
I wish I didn't have to, but I'm contractually obligated to actually pay attention to the races this season.
From the deadly and dangerous Duok star systems, we're proud to bring you another great race.
It's dangerous out here, Mr. Entertainment, but it's a dry danger. It feels so alive!
It's a beautiful day here on Sprint Vector. And since our racers can't leave until the event is over, I say they should take the time to enjoy it.
Just embrace the Stockholm Syndrome. It's easier for everyone. You gotta go faster.
Good! It's been a hot competition so far, so we thought we'd heat the courses up too. Welcome to the desert section, folks.
Like sands through the hourglass. This is the race of their lives.
Look at that speed! Right out of the gate!
Almost as if there was some kind of booster on the starting line.
This day is ours.
Do you remember the racers from 5 seasons ago? When you were going through that lizard man phase?
Oh, thank I'm kidding.
They sure knew how to scamper, though.
Wow!
Oh, wow! thingy.
Sometimes we let fans send in their suggestions for courses. Any traps, twists, and threats you can imagine, Shran?
Nothing as sadistic as the ideas submitted by the psychos that watch this show.
And ding goes the checkpoint.
Whatever.
Check me out.
We're in for a wild ride. Grab that grip stream.
Rolling! Let's get out there and do this dang thing!
We're on to the last station.
Not bad!
Hang on tight, kid, and get up that grip stream.
They're latched onto that grip string like a...
Like a spoiled brat to daddy's credit cards?
Watch it. Yup, they're doing it. So, Mr. E, you still driving around in that old Ducantazoo?
Indeed I am, Shran. 18 galactic cycles and still kicking. How's that age-old Model S holding up?
Well, I don't know, but Daddy says if I can't get it out of the singularity, he'll buy me another.
Having trouble out there, racers? Remember, brush up on your skills with the tutorials. And they're in your menu.
Only an idiot thinks they can win with just basic running and jumping.
That's right, Shran. They might know the basics, but to take the lead, they'll want to try the advanced courses. Well, kid, I hope you enjoyed the sights out there, because there's not much else to enjoy when you run that slow. Zip up that hazmat suit! We're heading to the industrial food production world of all good.
You couldn't ask for a nicer planet if you deployed chemicals into the atmosphere to ensure an idyllic surface appearance.
Well, if they were off any faster, we wouldn't be able to see them.
Here's hoping, Mr. Entertainment. Ooh, more and more contestants that way.
Too bad it's not a race to the bottom, huh, folks? It's time for a mad dash through a momentous maze of industrial might.
They say the weather is so great here because they found all the harmful elements so far down into the core of the planet.
Talk about truth in advertising. There's absolutely nothing not to love about the planet Allgood.
Remember the rule for a safe work environment. If you see something, say something. After you put it outside.
If you've ever wondered where all that processed food comes from, glue those eyes to the screen. You're about to get a close-up look.
Don't worry, folks. The streets are cleared out for the race, not just because of last week's reaction. It's a good thing they didn't run like this when we kidnapped them and forced them into participating.
She's just joking, folks. Everyone is here voluntarily, as mandated by corporate black. Be marching. From the industrial production planet of Allgood, it's time for Sprint Vector.
This whole planet is owned by the super healthy baby food company. I'm a super healthy baby food baby. Look how I turned out.
Go! Don't adjust that screen brightness. That water really is a bright glowing green color. It's the toxic zone.
We're in for a great race today, barring any acid storms. These courses sure are dangerous ever since we removed the guardrails.
There's nothing to worry about here on the planet Allgood.
If you see any glowing liquids down there, do not let it touch your eyes or skin. And don't, breathe too close to it. Oh, wow. Cool. More and more contestants that way. Big drop-off at the side of the course, you should probably avoid it.
The fall to your doom is never encouraged, folks.
Keep that violence up on the course where the cameras can see it.
Excellent! And they're at the checkpoint.
Doing it!
And now we know what not to do. There's all sorts of crap on the floor. Don't worry, folks. All our racers knew the risks when they were kidnapped and forced to sign waivers in order to participate. Don't feel sad, folks. About our new traps. Don't let them hit you.
Don't listen to him, Razor. Why were deadly traps
No, folks. This be the end for our hero.
You win some, you get some.
Kill me! A dastardly devil diabolically destroyed.
Clean up on aisle 2.
Sprint Vector is paid for in part by Sidekick, the #1 energy drink for high-speed thrills. Every hero needs a sidekick. They're really getting fired up out there. Don't worry, race fans. The wait is almost over.
No, Mr. Reed. I started my day with a mind water, and I've been feeling refreshed ever since.
Is it normal for there to be so much water coming out of your ears?
Pick it up!
Keep your eyes peeled for Kai, the ninja princess. Her whole village was destroyed by a rival pack and burned to the ground. Now she races so she can have the chance of her revenge.
She's not gonna, come after us once she gets those ninjas or whatever, right? Didn't you, kidnap her and force her to participate in the show?
Kidnap? Kidnap? No, we just took her from her home planet and made her an offer so powerful and amazing she'd be insane to turn it down.
When our racers need a boost, they reach for grit, packed with protein and that gritty texture, so you know it's probably healthy for you. Just don't think about the taste.
Sometimes we let fans send in their suggestions for courses. Any traps, twists, and threats you can imagine, Tran?
Nothing as sadistic as the ideas submitted by the psychos that watch this show.
Before we release the contestants from their mandatory living containment village, we make sure they enjoy a hearty breakfast of Space Rocks. Space Rocks, the #1 sugar-coated cereal for kids and/or athletes.
Between the construction crews and the missile garages, we sure do blow up a lot of stuff out there.
Not to worry, Sprint Vector forces all the host worlds to sign up for Hammerhead Insurance, the only insurance company that lets us take out a policy on someone without their knowledge or consent. There's moments away from the main event. How are you feeling out there, folks? Mayhem to begin. We have a lot of races back-to-back sometimes, and our contestants sure do work up a sweat. That's why we've partnered with Andu Body Spray. Now our races smell as fresh as new dew. Dew and chemicals. One of our fabulous locations this year is Ketrix, out in the Duat system.
What? I thought those guys hated the Coperium.
Oh, they do, and we're really sticking it to them by racing on one of their down worlds. This is it, folks! The moment you've all been waiting for. I know when the pressure is on, I always rely on Andu to keep me smelling fresh.
What are you talking about? You don't have any pores.
And I smell great, thanks to Andu.
Wardrobe for Sprint Vector is provided by Daraka. When you need to look good on the track, or just want to be comfy and trick people into thinking you work out, Daraka is the #1 choice for athleisure. Sure is nice to have the first-person broadcast available this season with the Stackscape camera.
And thanks to our partnership with the Dimensional Crossover Network, those Stackscape broadcasts are available in alternate realities.
You mean somewhere out there in an alternate dimension, someone is sitting at their computer watching this very game? Awesome.
Who's ready for Sprint Vector?
Hey, Mr. E, how exactly does that double jump work?
Simple, Princess. Using Vex's patented Vector Blade technology, we're able to store kinetic energy built up mid